Madam President. The money the EU granted to Lebanon and Jordan was simply a bribe to stop more people coming to the EU as Brussels tries to deal with a migrant crisis which is bringing this place to its knees. Over the winter, refugees in camps in Lebanon had to burn toxic plastic because they had no firewood, yet give the EU a big stage to announce its benevolence, and it finds billions to give away. The real reason it is so generous to these countries taking in refugees is because if they followed the other millions crossing the border into Greece, the project would collapse. The Commission have decided it is so much better instead to use taxpayers' money to keep these people in camps, some of which are run by Daesh, whilst economic migrants flood the EU's external borders, most making their way to richer countries like Germany, Sweden and the UK. The EU is taking control over our immigration and asylum policy and fining countries £250,000 per refugee they refuse to take in, and the people have had enough. We can see that in the polls ahead of the UK referendum and in the increasingly desperate stories being pumped out by Project Fear, including disgraceful claims that if we leave this political union, we will be plunged into a World War III. It's British lives which brought Europe out of tyranny and NATO which kept the peace, not the EU, just as the EU will have no impact on dealing with the Syrian war.